rock and roll for 25. Westergaard for the clean sweep, and if that start stands, I'll be shocked.
Westergaard definitely got a jump there off the run in turn number 4, waiting for the yellow light. I don't see it, so we're going to stay green and go.
It's going to go. Westergaard, Morris, and Smith, 1 through 3 in the early going. And what Jeff wants to do is just run. He does not want this field anywhere close to him. So if he can wrap it and it can stay green, he is going to be a really happy camper. For second, a little push from Smith. It's going to allow Austin Smith's 28 to work to the inside of him for third. That allowed Morris to the 25 to get away from him. Smith family party third, fourth, and fifth right now. Kevin's in the black and orange car. Austin, the nephew, the black and red. And then the red and yellow is Kevin, which is Rick's brother.
Kevin's going to go to the bottom under Austin here out of turn number 2. Austin's got some momentum down the back straightaway. Was looking like it's going to be a sporty race there for the 4th spot.
Kevin tagged the back of Austin for just a second coming off the corner. Ben Gunderson saw in the steering wheel something serious on his way to catch up to the back of Kevin Smith, but lots of ground to him in the middle of the corner that time. 5 in, 20 left. Westergaard dominant. The rest of the field almost single file throughout the whole course. Best battle might be Bundy in the 57 looking underneath Holtrip, but they're all the way back in about 7th place. Holtrip, the metallic pink color changing car under the lights. James Cadillac Bundy, the former Sportsman Sprint driver, who is a feature winner here on the year in the modifieds.
Westergaard's on such cruise control right now. Some of these guys near the back are having a lot of trouble getting their cars under him, so I'll be curious to see Jeff work his way through the lap traffic here with some of these guys kind of jockeying their cars around.
Well, he's got a clean lane underneath Hibma. Now can he find a clean lane around Malmstad? And he can. Meanwhile, Morris comes up, almost taps the back of Greg.
I was going to say, Hibma slowed right in front of Morris there over in turn 2, which definitely halted his progress trying to catch up to Westergaard.
Brake check through the corner in that instance. It's allowing Rick Smith to narrow some of the gap that Morris has.
Oh, we got one around in 2.
Look out, Malmsted's around. Caution comes out. W as it's scored. Back to green. These restarts usually find some chaos, and especially going into the first corner. Although everybody has driven through so far, now off at turn number 2 is where the sheet metal begins to bend up.
Gunderson got a little sideways on his exit at 2 as everybody there behind 4th is just kind of clustered up. Bundy comes across the nose of Gunderson out of 4. A little bit of bent sheet metal, but they're all clean through. Oh man, Morris off the pace. We got one into the side of him. It's Smith.
Yeah.
We got one upside down on his side.
What a chain reaction that was. It's Morris who's upside down. Came off of 2 and the car just unhooked.
Oh, he's flopped back down all by himself.
Green to checkered style, no stoppage.
Westergaard brings him back. We're green out of corner 4. Rick Smith will follow him down into turn number 1 as Austin Smith floats the middle, but Bundy's looking for third. Austin Smith tight on the top. Going to get freight trained by everybody else as he's near the back of the pack as Bundy now running third.
Yeah, it cost him about 7, maybe 8 positions. And he still hasn't quite gathered that car back up, and something might be wrong on the Smith car.
He's going to roll to a stop here. He's going to cause a yellow, I'm assuming.
And just like that, you're right. Yep. Yellow out here on the front straightaway. Through 4, back to green again.
Clean down the front straightaway.
Turn 1's kind of the action corner, and everybody floats the turn and makes their way through.
Grimbley's looking to the bottom of Bundy there down the back straightaway. Grimbley's going to try to pitch it sideways and get a run off the corner, and he will. He will be scored third on that lap by the front straightaway.
Did a nice job setting that corner as he kind of backed his way into the early portions. We get a problem. It's Holtrip who had made that big move up the field, and he's going to scoot out all the way underneath and do a stop underneath the Chuckana golf carts sign.
Was running. Guard leads them through 3 and out of corner number 4. We are back racing.
Westergaard continuing to be nice and smooth into the first turn. Look at him about to make a Rick Smith sandwich. Although they back out of it, Grimley up on on the top. You thought Bundy might sneak the nose in down low.
Grimley looks really good up on the top, man. He's starting to rip some laps off, so he just needs to get in a little rhythm here and get it wound up.
Now Bundy down on the bottom, going to blast past him on the back straightaway. Ooh, little smoke showing out of the 57. Monitor that. As I saw it, a little puff down the back straightaway.
I'm noticing it too down into one, so not sure, Caleb, what that could be, but
Well,
I'm definitely seeing it.
If you're noticing it in straightaways, it's not a tire rub or anything like that. That's coming out of the engine compartment. As this field,
Everybody
circulating,
stretched
single
out.
file for the most part.
We're clean. We're clean.
Rick Smith, whose car tends to get better in longer runs. 10 laps to go. We'll see. Make it 9 if he can hunt down Westergaard.
Oh, we got Hibma sideways on the front straightaway. What in the world just happened? He spun out on the straightaway, Caleb. I have not seen that. Grimbley, Gordon, green flag.
So Bundy now up on the outside. It's kind of the middle of the way they enter that corner. Is they're not really getting all the way off and
Grimbley
banging
got a
off the
big
cushion.
push. Now, we've got Austin Smith going to the inside of Grimbley as there were 3 cars at the back there fighting for a spot.
Smith's done a good job of peeling his way back up this field after the caution flag he caused a few laps ago.
Oh, man, Bundy with a huge push in turn 2. Had another puff of smoke, but he continues forward.
As we're watching Bundy, Grimley trying to run him down, and Smith in the 28 picking his way back through this field.
Grimley's getting a good run there. Oh, well, I say that. And
So watch that, I'm going to say middle of turn number 2, because if they don't get their throttle pickup right, they just kind of skate across that part of the racetrack. And that's when you see a lot of those guys lose a bunch of that forward drive to the wall. And I think
something's given up on Bundy's car. That's the second time in about 4 laps that something weird's gone on.
So let's watch him down the straightaway here. There's big smoke right there.
We saw Grimley get by him.
Again.
There's only 5 laps. Maybe he can survive. I don't know. But, he's going to haul it in on Grimley, not quite making contact.
Wow.
He's not losing a lot of speed, but there's weird patches of like the motor just gives up or something.
Watch how much counter steer he's putting into that car to get her to hang on. Down the back straightaway is a whole new view of the cockpit without the roofs on these things. Grimley doing a good job of keeping him at bay. This is for the 3rd and final spot on the podium, by the way. Your race leader, Jeff Westergaard, has maintained about a 3-car length advantage over Rick Smith.
Coming to 2 to go. Smith is actually starting to reel in the leader, but there's only 2 laps left. I don't know. Looks like Hibman's going to pull in the infield. Oh, as Bundy's up in smoke now on the front straightaway. He's going to grab the brakes hard, and he is stopped down in turn number 1.
I wonder if he seized that thing up.
I would not be surprised. That motor was giving up. Smith looked to the inside on Westergaard down the front straightaway, but he protected just enough to keep Rick behind him. Is Rick going to lose some momentum? Is Grimley now to the outside down the back straightaway? Alan Grimley looking for the 2nd spot, but Rick Smith right back on the bottom. Grimley will have the advantage on the white flag for your leader, Jeff Westergaard.
3/10 of a mile to go down the back straightaway. They'll make it through 1 and 2, and out of 4, clean sweep. Jeff Westergaard wins at Skagit Speedway. 2nd, it is a photo finish at the line.
It looks like Grimley got it according to our timing and scoring, so give 2nd to Alan Grimley, getting by Rick Smith, who ran 2nd for most of the race tonight.